and welcome to this tutorial from worksforweb.com, talking about how to finish up your initial configuration of iAuto. So today we're just going to cover all of the final finishing touches you can put on your initial setup. So first, let's talk about how to set up your email notification and the email settings. Go to System Configuration, System Settings, and then here under the Email and Notifications block, you can see that you can set your primary email for iAuto to use. You can set the email that all of your notifications will go to. You can set the reply to, so that if a user replies to a message you send them, if you want it to be a different email, you could set that here. You can have your emails set to come in batches. And down here, you can configure the type of notifications that you'll receive. You can choose which of these you'd like to have and which of these you'd like to ignore. Next, let's talk about how to remove those demo listings that got automatically added to the iAuto database. As we said, you'll need to do those manually. So come under here to Listing Management and Manage Listings. Under Listing Package, select Demo Listing Package, hit Find, and this will pull up all of them for you. Go ahead and say Check All, and then Actions was selected. You'll go ahead and click Delete. You'll be able to get rid of all the sample listings. Now let's talk about how to set up user groups in iAuto. So if you come under User Management, User Groups, you can see we've got 3 set up here in our demo version. The first 2 are dealers and private sellers, and then we've got the buyer group. Go ahead and click on Edit, and you can see all the different options you've got. Here's the user group ID, which will show up just for the PHP database. Here's the group name, which will be visible publicly. And then here's your description that users will see whenever they click on more information for the group. Down here we've got some more options. We've got immediate activation. So if this is unchecked, people who try to sign up to this group will receive an email and they need to click on that link to activate. If this box is checked, then they'll be immediately added to the group with no need for an email activation. You can also change the membership plans available to them. You can delete any of them, or down here, you can add any of them you have as well. So let's talk about how to set up listing categories in iAuto. So as you can see here, we've got our current demo listing. If you'd like to add a new category, you can go ahead and click here. To see what all we have to offer, let's click on Edit. So as you can see, we've got the category's ID, we've got its name, we've got the form templates that it will follow off of, we have its caption. Here we also have the listing captions and the SEO data from the listing URL. So if you're looking to search engine optimize your page, make sure to pay attention to these 2 boxes and check out this section of the user manual at Additional Features Listing Caption to learn more about how to properly use this for SEO purposes. So bear in mind that categories will have a hierarchical structure and you can have an unlimited number of subcategories. So for example, if you create a color field in the cars category, this field will inherit all of the subcategories of the cars category. So let's talk for a little bit about this section called SEO data included in the listing URL. So iAuto gives the administrator the ability to specify data for search engine optimization in each category. So this setting will also be inherited by all of the child categories, so you can define one SEO data in the listing URL for a parent category, and therefore all of your child categories will get it, so you can get better SEO results. So the best way to do this is to use this tag you see here, where it's $listing.URLinfo. So here you see we've got the variables of year, make, and model. And this helps to define that those are in the URL. And so when a person searches in Google, for example, for a car of a specific year or model, this SEO function will help your pages come up more in this type of search. Now let's talk a little bit about this section called Geographic Locations. It's here under System Configuration, Geographic Locations. So this is a list of where all of the cars in your database are located using latitude and longitude coordinates. So you can manually add a new location here, or you can import these locations from a file. So having this data stored allows users who are searching for cars nearby to easily locate all of the cars in their area. Next, let's talk about our Export to PDF function. So using this allows both administrators and users to easily export all of the data for an automobile to a PDF file so that they can easily print it and take it with them or browse it at their own leisure. So for a user, they'll see it here on the listing page, over here on the right side, Export to PDF. They just click on that, and it'll pull up this save box, allowing them to easily save the file and print it later or look at it on their computer. For an administrator, you could also do it this way, or under the Manage Listings section, you can check any of the automobiles that you're interested in doing this with, come over to Actions with Selected, and down here at the bottom you'll see Export to PDF. So click on that, and it'll do the same thing, pop up this Save dialog box. Next, let's talk about how to configure the payment gateways. So here under Payment Management, Payment Gateways, you'll see all of the installed options you have that allow your users to make payments through your site. So for example, if we check out the To Checkout Configure screen, you see once you've signed up with an account at To Checkout, it'll give you your vendor ID and your secret word, and you can go ahead and plug those in here and you'll be all good. For things like cash payment and wire transfer, you'll see you have a template you can edit. So if we look at wire transfer, you've got here where it'll show you the script that will come up when a user makes a wire payment. So you can edit this to have whatever information you'd like, and as you can see here, to change the text here, go to the admin panel, then click on function templates, and then payment, and then edit, and you'll be able to edit this wire transfer TPL in the table. Last but not least, let's talk about how to add a watermark to all of the images that your users may upload to your iAuto website. So under System Configuration, System Settings, under the General tab, you'll see this section for watermarks. So a watermark will be added at the time that your user uploads a picture, and having this will prevent other websites from simply stealing these images and going off with them. And also, if your images happen to wind up anywhere else online, it can display your website's information, which can take people back to your website. So you can go ahead and choose a file, set the opacity for the watermark so that you can still see the actual image from behind it, and then finally you can set the position. So depending on the size of your watermark, you'll want to select an appropriate position for it. And after you've completed all of this, your iAuto website should be set up to receive users and start your business on your way. Remember, if you have any other questions or would like to learn even more about how to make your iAuto website work as best for you as possible, you can always check out the user manual available online, or you can contact Works4Web for any more specific support questions you may have. Thanks for watching!